Hey everyone, it's Lennon Valoy of Karaya, and I'm here at Murder the Mix Studios. And I'm here today, we're doing a demo for the ESP LTD EC-1001T CTM. God damn, that's a mouthful. So we're gonna talk about what some of those specs mean, because a lot of people I see on the internet say, oh, what's the T, what's the CTM mean? Well, the 1001T, the T is for traditional. As you can see, this has a more thicker traditional style body than the average Eclipse, and the CTM is for custom. So one of the things I want to talk about with this guitar right away is just how beautiful it looks. I've always been a big fan of the silver burst finish. I know all you Adam Jones fans out there will really love this one. And what I love particularly about this one, that it's a satin silver burst. So it looks like more like high quality. LTD has made some silver bursts before in the past, but they've had like a very glossy finish. So they kind of look kind of cheap, where these, you can just tell by looking at it, it's really well made. A lot of, good craftsmanship went into this, and it's just an awesome guitar. So one of the things that first pops out on this guitar for me is the pickups. First time I saw these, I thought they were Seymour Duncans because of the chrome plate on them, but these are actually EMGs. Got a 66 on the neck, and we have 57 on the bridge. And these things to me just sound amazing. I'm a fan of active pickups. Not everybody feels that way. Some people prefer the passive ones, but I'm a metal guy, so EMGs all the way. One of the reasons I particularly love Eclipse models is because growing up, I was a big Slash guy. I still am. So I always loved the Les Paul. Of course, being a metal player, I wanted something more suited for me. So I love the Eclipse models because it's got that Les Paul body shape, but as I said, built for metal. Got the EMG pickups. It's got the slim neck, so easily to move up and down the fretboard. And the great thing with these, it's like you get that classic Les Paul shape which so many people love, but you have the access of a Super Strat, so you can just really get in there with this one. One thing that might throw off a lot of metal players is we got 22 frets on here. I know a lot of guys like to have that 24 to get that extra, but still, you really just can really get it in with this. So one of the cool features about this guitar, it's got a push-pull coil on it. And I know a lot of people always ask, what does that mean? So here with the push-pull, what it does is it's called coil splitting. And here, this EMG is a double coil pickup. So with the push-pull, we make it a single coil. And you're only using one of the coils on the pickups. And you get on both here. So, fun to play around with. For those of you guys who kind of like that Strat sound or just single coil pickups in general, I always keep it pushed down as I like that double coil EMG sound. So as I mentioned before, one of the things I really like about this guitar is just how aesthetically pleasing it is. That beautiful satin silver burst just goes all around. You could see it here on the back. You get, like I said, that full thickness, which classic Les Paul players will love. Makes you really feel like you're, holding something like, real, like tangible, if that makes sense. It just feels good in your hand. And of course, though, many people, one of the issues with the classic Les Pauls with the full thickness is the weight. Well, this one is actually a chambered body. I know some people, for whatever reason, may not like it. I think it's great because, as I said, you get that full thickness, but at the same time, you also get the weight relief, so it's not a backbreaker. It's still a little heavier than your traditional EC-1000 series, but not as heavy as, let's say, the Les Paul Customs of the 70s. Another great thing about this guitar is the LTD lock-in tuners, which apart from keeping the guitar in tune great, they just look really cool. To me, I love the black hardware. This just says metal. Everything about this guitar says metal. The black hardware, here too, you see with the bridge and the tone knobs, this is just a beauty of an instrument. I know a lot of metal guys will really dig this one. So one of the reasons I wanted to review this guitar is because there's many reviews on the EC-1000 series and even a few on the 1000T, which is the model that predated this one. But there's very, very few on the 1001T. And the few that there are mostly on the Snow White model. I've seen very little on the 1001T Silver Burst Satin. So I wanted to go in depth on it, give you guys a review, a demo, show you the specs, show you how it plays. Because I know when I'm looking to buy a guitar, I try to see as many reviews on it as I can because everybody's got their opinions on it. Everyone, is going to look at it from their own point of view. So I want to provide you guys with as much content as I can regarding this guitar. So now we're going to hear the guitar by itself, and I'm going to start with the clean tone. So starting here using the neck pickup, the bridge pickup and double coil. See how that sounds single coil. Definitely got a little more of a jazzy tone. Now let's hear the neck pickup. Let's hear how that sounds single coil. And now let's hear how that sounds with distortion. So that was the bridge pickup. Now let's hear the neck pickup. So shout out to ESP for continuing to deliver quality instruments. Nowadays, a lot of guitar brands have a lot of QC issues. I won't mention any names, but ESP LTD just continues to deliver. This is the second ESP I've ever owned. The first one with a 401 series, which I upgraded for to get a 1000. And I'm still deciding whether I'm going to do another 1000 series or another E2, whichever one I decide. I'll have a video up for you guys with another demo and review in depth. But definitely for metal players, ESP LTD is the way to go, in my opinion. Just for guys who love that classic Les Paul shape, again, I would just cop one of these EC series because for the price and the quality, this is definitely one of the best guitars on the market for the money, the EC-1000 series. You really can't go wrong with these. At this point, they have enough varieties of them that, you know, they'll have some with EMG, some with Seymour Duncans, some even with the Fluence pickup. So, you know, there's a lot of diversity and a lot of variety for a lot of different players. It's a traditionally metal guitar, but it's not just metal. You can definitely get quite a range with this one. So definitely just shout out to ESP LTD. Alright guys, so thank you for checking out the video. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Shout out to Dreadful Gooz for helping me with this video, from the camera work to the editing to everything. And I'll definitely be posting more videos on here for you all to see. So thank you so much.